Hello, hello, hello everyone. Queen Nightshade here. So this pick a card is going to be rejection for your divine protection. So this is going to be all about something that was rejected, but in secret it was for your protection. So these are for my people that's wondering, like, why did this happen? Why did I get rejected for this? Why didn't this turn out the way that it needed to, or that I wanted to? Not really need, but want to. This message or this pick a card is for you to get some clarity. All right, I got 3 options for you to choose from. All 3 of these I have handmade myself. The first one is a banishing oil. So this will be for the first pile. The second one is a crystal skull that's got a crystal in it. And the third one is an amulet that I crafted. That'll be for the third pile. Alright, remember to pick with your third eye and not your physical one. And I'll let you guys meditate on this for a few moments before we hop right into the reading. Alright guys, if you need more time, pause right here. Let's go ahead and hop into the reading. Hello everyone. If you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. This reading's all about rejection for divine protection. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into your cards. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time. I'm going to do 1 card at a time and read the card, pick up what I'm feeling from the card, and then move on to the next card. Alright, so the first card you guys got was Hex Banishment. So what I heard with this card is silencing the voice, not being able to speak your truth, suffering in silence. Banishing things from your life. Maybe you have been working on some spell work to do banishment. Maybe you've been making banishment oil. Maybe you've been working with banishment oil, or just things to deal with banishing. It could be even banishing things from your environment. But I also feel like and this is only for a select few. It's not going to be for everyone. But I feel like there was some work sent to you, but your spirit team stopped it. Your spirit team protected you from it. And this person you might have stopped. Maybe you was watching them on social media. Maybe you was talking to this person. Maybe you knew this person in real life, and this person just kind of fell away. I'm feeling very constrictive, like I said, like suffering in silence. I'm feeling right now very constrictive energy. I feel like in my aura field, I feel like someone is like trying to tie a rope around me and restrict me as much as they can, where there's no even movement in my energy field. Wow. If you feel like someone has sent something to you or tried to send something to you, this is confirmation, but not to worry about it. Your spirit team handled it. Some of you guys might have even asked your spirit team to help you with this because you could feel it. If you guys have been getting nightmares, this is also confirmation. Nightmares are generally like the start of it, or like little bad things happening. If you have been doing like meditations or spiritual baths, or smoke cleansing yourself, because I can feel it. I feel like you guys can feel this, where you feel it in your energy field, because it's too heavy not to feel it. Getting out in nature, and if you guys have not been doing this, I would highly suggest doing this, because you still need to clean up that energy. You still need to clean up your energy field a little bit, because I'm getting a little bit of worry. And when we tend to, no, it's not like, don't initially, because they say when you don't give it power, you don't think about it, like it just doesn't happen. And that's not the case. But when you do stress about it, because I do feel like some people have been stressing about it, it does feed into it more, if that makes any sense. Yeah, this person was trying to restrict you some way, somehow. And this could also be because, like, a hex doesn't have to be like, someone lighting a candle or doing, spell work. This could be someone speaking ill on you, so much to the point where you start believing in their words. Like, they gaslight you so much that you start believing it because you're being told it so much. I just heard the song, "No Weapons Formed Against Me Shall Prosper," so maybe some of you guys like that song, listen to that song. Some of you guys might use Psalms. Alright, let's pull some more cards, see. This says land, tree, and star, and I'm going to actually read this card from the book. So let me find it real quick. It is rare to find a single tree standing all alone in nature. Trees are communal. They live together in a vast social networks through which they relate and communicate. The moment has come for you to spread your own branches and to connect with others who share similar dreams and visions. Now is the time to network and to link up with other lit leaders who are inspired to make the world giant. Open yourself to receive the wisdom of others and allow their perspectives to help you grow and expand. At the same time, be generous with your own knowledge and with all that life has taught you thus far. Your wisdom and your experience are meant to help others on their own path. Yes, see, I keep on feeling they was trying to, like, isolate you in some way where, like, you didn't even feel like other people could relate or resonate with you. And I'm feeling like, your spirit team wants you to get back out there and find like-minded individuals and speak your truth and speak with integrity again, and feel whole within yourself again. Wow. Like I heard paranoia or surrounding this, and it's because of what was trying to be done to you. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna show the other card. I'm just gonna call this possum. Okay, it says strategy, fact finding, and curiosity. So yes, there's a difference between I'm trying to think of a way to put this. So there might be a lot of assumption. A lot like what I was talking about with with other people. So like you need to get out there and see things for yourself instead of being up in your head. This card reminds me of being up in your head and instead flipping it into fact finding, like more logical than emotional. I kept on seeing a circle, and I heard generation. So this might be something that's generational. That might not resonate for all, but this could be like generational, where you in your emotion, like your emotions overrule your logic sometimes, and you get too much up in your head, and that's what like prevents you from going out and doing things or meeting other people. And it might just be off of one bad experience. And like I said, as I said before, this might be where you have, because some people don't realize it, but you can end up hexing yourself. Because of heavy emotions that haven't been transmuted, worked through first and then transmuted and let go of. Next, you got Moose, engagement, boldness, commanding attention. And I feel like this is like your higher self. I like to call the higher self like our high priestess, or if you're male, our high priest. This is what your inner self wants you to do. They want you to be bold and command attention and engage. And I'm gonna pull out another card because you also got the Queen of Wands, and that's what she does. The Queen of Wands is all about being bold, diving in, being creative, engaging. Also, with the cat being here, you guys might have a cat, or you guys might be seeing a lot of cats, or cats might be your spirit animal at the time. And cats are all about being independent and doing things on your own and being bold and brave and not listening to what others think, right? Because cats are different from dogs. Cats, they'll let you love on them, but then when they're done, they set strong boundaries, right? And they've had enough. Look, you guys got a cat there too. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull these tarot Ace of Cups. And this is the Two of Wands. Yeah, I'm feeling like some of you guys was in so much of a funk due to something. Somebody speaking ill on you, or maybe sending you negative energy. Like, that's what, like, I feel like I heard snap out of it. So I feel like your spiritual team, like, they're trying to snap you out of your funk. I feel like the thing that you fear, it's already like dead and gone. It's already been taken care of, but you're still worried about it. You're still stressing out about it. You still, yeah, you're just really worried about it. And your spirit team is saying there's nothing to be worried about. Now is the time to take that step. Now is the time to get out there. Now is the time to make connections. And if someone rejects you, then, like I said, rejection is divine protection. We don't need everybody to like us, and we don't need everybody that we think we do in our life, because sometimes those people are snakes in the grass, and we would be better off without them. Yeah, it might hurt. Yeah, it might suck. But at the end of the day, it's going to hurt a hell of a lot worse. And it's going to suck a hell of a lot worse if we keep them around. I'm also getting with the Moose that this energy might have been sent your way and got stopped because you was coming out of your shell, you was engaging, you was bold, you was commanding attention. Other people, like when you walked in the room, your presence could be felt, and someone might have felt insecure about this, like you was taking attention away from them. When in all actuality, all of us can shine. All of us can shine. All of us can show, walk authentically. And, it doesn't take away from other people. And then look, you guys see successfully overcoming a problem. Like I said, this is in the past. Like, this is what you were worried about. It's like, it's gone. So I feel like this is more of like a reassurance that, like, whatever this was, like I said, people speaking ill on you, or someone actually sending you a hex. Or like I said, maybe you ended up hexing yourself because, you was so worried about it, or you was putting yourself down. You're speaking ill about yourself every day. This is water over the bridge. It's done. It's over with. There's no need to fear or worry anymore. Look, Quill, start back to the basics. Yeah, start slowly. Like I said, take steps at a time. It doesn't have to be one big leap. You don't have to do everything all in one day. I've even had to tell myself that, because sometimes I'll be getting up in my mind that I can do it all in one day. It does not happen like that, especially like when it comes to my emotions. And then you guys also got the wealth card, and I just felt like the wealth, I don't think it represents like financially. I think this represents like wealth within yourself, like feeling whole again, feeling good again, feeling like yourself again, getting that glow about you. And when it comes to that restricted energy that I felt, or that heavy energy that I was talking about, that's what I like to call residual energy. And residual energy is something that's happened from the past, but hasn't been cleared up. So if you've been, like I said, if you've been thinking about like doing guided meditations, even sleep meditations, true story, I was in a very low place for, I want to say, about 2 years. And I decided, I wasn't good with regular, like in the morning or in the daytime meditating. So I decided to rewire my brain at nighttime. And what I would do is I would find these sleep guided meditations and I would listen to them every single night. Sometimes I would take breaks from them because sometimes you need to. But I would listen to and I'll post it down in the comments below or in the description box. But I would listen to like Jason Stephenson, or I would listen to like Dossie. Dossie was my favorite because he just had the calmest, like soothing voice ever, and I fell asleep to him really fast. But like there was, these fun little guided sleep meditations that I would do, and it'd be like, meeting your higher self, or meeting your spirit guide, or overcoming heavy emotions, or rewiring your brain from feeling sad and depressed all the time to being grateful and being happy, and like things like that. That really did help me, you guys. That really did. And I do feel like it transformed my mind a lot, because I used to be depressed when I think about it, a good majority of my life. So if you've been looking into that, I would recommend it. So if there has been something on your mind where it was like, why, especially with a person or a situation or something that you was doing or something that you was involved in, like I said, this is why you got rejected. Because look, I mean, I'd want to get rejected too when I see that, right? Alright, I hope that eased y'all's mind. That is all that I got for this reading. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have a story down below, let me know. I'd love to read it. Alright, bye guys. Hello, hello, hello. If you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. This reading's all about rejection was your divine protection, okay? So I'm going to do the reading a little bit differently. I'm going to only pull either one card or a couple of cards and just read that, feel the energy, and just see what comes up, okay? Alright, so for you guys, I'm going to pull 3 cards first. And you guys got Prosperity, Land, Tree, Sun, and Sky, Wind, and Moon. And the first thing I picked up with this is the imagery. So you've got this land, tree, sun, and the sky, wind, and moon. And then of course you got the prosperity. But if you look at this, this shows a strong, sturdy tree still standing, still got a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And then if you look at this tree, the wind is blowing fiercely and the tree is still standing. So I feel like the divine, like the rejection that you guys got is maybe something you was working on, or maybe a job that you applied to, or just maybe something. It could even be like a house that you went and looked at and you're like, oh, this is the perfect house for me. My family would love it, and you put an offer in and maybe someone outbids you. What I got with this is the reason why you got rejected for this job opportunity. Maybe it's your own business, the way you were doing things with your business, is because this prosperity that was coming, like your spirit team wanted prosperity that that would be years to come, instead of like you getting, like, let's just say you getting like this big chunk of money, but it wasn't like coming in every single month. It wasn't going to sustain you. It was only going to help you for so long before all of it ran out. So if you got rejected by that job, or that house got rejected, or that project you was working on, or the way that you was going about things, this is why the rejection happened. Because this is like my legacy pile. You guys are trying to build something that will help not only yourself and your family and the future generations, right? And the way you was going about things, or maybe the house that you picked, or like I said, whatever the case, it wasn't going to last. It was going to be like all that shimmers isn't gold. Like, it was going to cause more problems, more heartache, more worry, more stress on you, than what it actually was worth. That's what I'm picking up for you guys. Okay, and then we've got with the tarot cards, the Four of Pentacles. There you guys are. You guys are being stubborn. This is my stubborn pile. Like, you held on to this with all of your might. And I giggle because, like, I feel like the universe kind of dragged you guys. And I only giggle about it because, like, I'm a stubborn person too. And trust me, I've been dragged by my feet with my nails in the ground, and like my nails raking, as like the universe has been dragging me. So I feel like that's the reason why the Four of Pentacles is showing up, because you guys was being stubborn. You wanted what you wanted, and you thought it was what was best for you, and the universe is like and be grateful for that, because the universe does want what's best for you. Your spirit team can see into the future and knows what will fulfill you and knows what won't fulfill you. Because look, the Tower reverse. Man, you guys are stubborn, but that's okay. I'm stubborn too. No judgment. No judgment here. I get it. But you guys might have been hit pretty hard with like a hard realization, or I kind of feel like the universe might have showed, this might not be for everyone. The universe might have showed you guys someone getting something that you wanted, and then you watching them like fall flat on their face, to show you like, hey, that's like kind of give you a warning. That could have been you. Like, that could have been you, right? Or the universe might have, for some of you guys, let you get this, and then you learn that hard lesson of, it wasn't glitz and glamour and gold. Okay? Four of Wands. See, I told you guys, they want you to be stable. I keep on hearing that song, Mount Everest ain't got shit on me. Like, it's like that. Like, they want you to be that strong, that solid. And then the rest of the cards you guys got was Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Beetle, good fortune. Yeah, see, I told you guys, they want what's best for you. They want this for you. And then Cat, two-faced friend. The two-faced friend, I kind of feel like is a side message. I know the last reading I did, one of the piles got a two-faced friend as well. Or not the last pile, but the last reading that I did. I'm not going to say which pile it is, But if you are coming from that video and you did pick that pile, this two-faced friend was trying to rock your security, either within yourself or the way that you made money in your business, or they was trying to lead you down a different path, knowing that that path wasn't going to be what was best for you. And your spirit team was like, automatic reject, like hit the reject button. They in the car with you, you hit that button and they out of the car. Alright, and then you guys got B, Wheel of Fortune, Luck, Life Cycles, Major Karmic Events. So this was a major lesson that you was going through. This is a lesson to trust the universe, to trust your spirit teams, but to also trust yourself, and to make sure that you that song off of TikTok's coming in my head. You can't always get what you want. Or the song that it's one of my favorite Disney movies, The Princess and the Frog, where the hoodoo lady is singing to Tiana and the prince, where she's talking about you got to dig a little deeper, because Tiana, all her mind was focused on was building the restaurant and following her father's footsteps. And the prince, all he was worried about was marrying a, rich girl, because his inheritance got taken away. And the song was basically talking about what they really wanted was to find love, to have someone to love. So you really had to dig deep within yourself and see things for what they were, and to see that where you was being guided to, you was being led, was going to bring a lot more joy and a lot more happiness to your life than the current path that you was on. And then you got Sugar Glider, Cleverness, Adventure, Leap of Faith. And I'm going to read this one out of the book for you guys. So give me 1 second and let me find that book. Alrighty. Let's find the Sugar Glider. I know some of you guys did say that you would like to, for me to go through some of my Oracle and Tarot decks, and I believe this is one of the decks. This is the first deck I'm going to do. Sorry guys, still looking for it. There's a lot. If you look at the book, there's a lot. It's chunky. It's got a lot of cards in it. Okay, here it is. Okay, it says sugar gliders. They're also known as sugar bears or honey gliders, are sweet, native to northern Australia and New Guinea. Their physical makeup includes a membrane between their first toe and fifth finger, allowing them easily sailing for nearly 500 feet. This links them to the air element and gives the impression of a skilled acrobat. Perhaps this is why their scientific name, Petria breps, I probably butchered that, means small-headed rope dancer. As the glider flies, there seems to be no fear. They move between the treetops and are in fact the most airborne of all the mammals. That leap of faith is inspirational. We like gliders can reach into the heavens, our faith in hand, and soar to higher levels of spiritual awareness. The sugar gliders erupt in activity by night, working with their colony in search of food. Each member of the clan bears the mark of a dominant male. Anyone in their group who does not have this aromatic registration receives an inhospitable welcome. Protection of the nest is primarily among sugar gliders, representing strong community ties and survival. Communication among sugar gliders is relatively distinct. They say what they mean and mean what they say. Chattering is the most common sound. It's surprisingly loud for such a small creature, mostly meant for defense. In truth, the sugar glider is trying to sound tough. It adds a visual display of standing on their legs and punching at the air while moving forward to shock predators. Indeed, sugar gliders' medicine includes the element of surprise. These animals also bark, just like dogs do, for a variety of reasons, be it excitement or warning. Their purr is soothing, content, and signs of affections. They also represent cleanliness, being very nimble while grooming their bodies from head to toe. Spirit animal. When sugar glider sails in as your spirit animal, it's time to take a leap of faith. Totem animal. Sugar gliders as a totem animal belong to those who inspire others to soar to great heights. And power animal. Invoke sugar glider as your power animal when you need help stepping out of your comfort zone. Yes. So like I said, you guys might have been having a really hard time trusting where you was being led. So that's the reason why, like I said, this is the reason why rejection was your protection. Alright guys, that's all that I got for you guys. I will link those songs down in the comments below so you can take a listen to them. If you guys have a story, put it down in the comments. I'd love to read it. Alright, till next time guys. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. If you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. This reading's all about rejection for your divine protection. Alright? So I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm either going to pull a couple cards or one at a time and read it and feel the energy for the reading. Alright, so I'm going to put down 4 first. You guys got altar, land, cave, and earth, water, waterfall, earth, and 2 of swords in the reverse. So for this pile, I feel like this pile got put into isolation for a while. I feel like there was a lot of inner healing that this pile had to go through or will currently go through. You either might be just starting in it, in the middle of it, or just coming out of it. And you're wondering why you're being put into isolation or why you got put into isolation. And it's because of this. With the 2 of swords reversed, this not only talks about like becoming clear, but this also talks about suppressed emotions. So I feel like this pile had a lot of suppressed emotions that it was weighing on you so heavily, like it was draining down into your physical, and your spiritual team was like, nope, you cannot move forward until you pull out, until you feel the feels of these emotions, and then you work it out with yourself on how to release and work through these emotions. Some of you guys might be in therapy, some of you guys might be doing shadow work, some of you guys might need help with that, and that's okay, because shadow work and really going through your emotions that you've suppressed, that's really, really hard. It takes a toll on you mentally, physically, it exhausts you, and like I said, that's okay. And that's why I think like altar dedication, I don't think this is like a physical altar. I think this is the altar as in you, as in you're the sacred space, as in you are the altar. You are the one in control of your physical body. You are the one that controls how, and not ultimately, right? Because we can get sick and be doing the things and still get sick, right? I just mean like you're the one that takes care of your vessel. We are a soul having a human experience. We need our physical body to move around, and I feel like you guys got put into this darkness to really work out some things and to drown out the distractions, because there's a lot of distractions. There's, you know, like I mentioned in one of my videos before, this might be confirmation if you pick that pile, but you know, like I was talking about the makeup industry and how, like, you know, they was telling us, you know, we need this makeup and stuff. Like, there's so many like distractions around us. It's hard sometimes to really focus on us. And I feel like your spirit team puts you in this isolation period to work out the things that you need to work out instead of distracting yourself. Some of you guys might be doing detoxing, like water detoxing. You might be really setting new routines or looking into setting new routines. Like this could be exercise or waking up early or meal prepping or things of that nature, and that's great. That's awesome. You're on the right track. One of the songs that I picked up for you guys that makes so much sense is Crawling in the Dark by Hoobastank, and the lyrics goes, help me carry on, assure me it's okay to use my heart and not my eyes to navigate the darkness. Show me what it's for, make me understand it. I've been crawling in the dark looking for answers. And that's exactly where you guys need to be at if you're currently in that, or you are beginning to be in that. You need to be in that dark. You need to be in the darkness, and you need to use your heart instead of your eyes to navigate through it. Some of you guys might, I picked up two animals that are good in the dark. One was the owl and one is the bat, and they can navigate through the darkness. They can use their instincts to catch prey and to see in the dark. And I feel like you guys have been learning how to maneuver through the dark with your intuition, your heart, instead of logically trying to figure things out and like kind of, you know, overthink things. And or maybe that's something that you did in the past and you realize it's not working for you anymore. All right. We also got Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that isolation. You see that little bud right there? Feeling isolated. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and like I said, this was like, you know, those suppressed emotions, things that you wasn't happy about, but you just kept on suppressing them down. We also got the Goat, Six of Pentacles, just rewards, generosity, establishing boundaries, Chameleon, camouflage, adaptation, clairvoyance. And then we got Turtle, slowly but surely getting ahead, Goldfish, increasing material wealth or spiritual growth, Dragon, beware of self-delusion, Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and fresh starts. So I'm going to start with this dragon about that, and that's where, like, I think that dragon where it says beware of self-delusion, that's where you was like suppressing down all them heavy emotions or suppressing things that you wanted to say or you wanted to do. You was suppressing them. And for those of you that are coming out of for those of you that are like have been in isolation for a while, and you're wondering, like, I see this big push, like someone standing in this cave right here, and like your spirit guide is like pushing you out. Like, it's time for you to come out of isolation. It's time for you to rejoin the community, to find like-minded friends and individuals, because I felt like this pile was a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader, or a leader in some way. And a part of the reason why you went through this is to teach others. Like, you're going to be finding other people that are kind of going through the similar experience that you just had. And your spirit team, like, they're like-minded individuals like you, and your spirit team is guiding you towards them so you can help these individuals and teach these individuals what you learned while you was in isolation, because they have like because they're suppressing things, or they're ignoring things, but they're wanting to get out of this feeling. Here it is, right here. They're wanting to get out of this feeling right here, and of just not being satisfied with life and wondering why they're not satisfied with life. I also feel like, I'm going to read the goat here in a minute, but when I was reading the goat and then I looked at the chameleon, both of them talk about clairvoyancy. So when you was in this darkness, or while you're in this darkness, while you're in this isolation, your spiritual gifts are going to amp up. And the reason why they're amping up is because they come from the heart, right? And like I said with that song, help me carry on, assure me it's okay to use my heart and not my eyes to navigate this darkness. So I feel like you're going to be using your spiritual gifts to help navigate you through this darkness. And these spiritual gifts are going to help you when you reconnect with the world. Or if you're, like I said, if you're stepping out, they're going to help you reconnect with the world. And they're going to help you navigate through tough times. But while you was in the darkness, this was like honing your gifts, waking your gifts up. Some of you guys might be, this might be the first experience with your gifts. And as they say, and it's true, our gifts tend to pop up when we're going through a really hard time. Or they've always been there, but we never notice them until we are going through a rough time. With the tortoise, I feel like that's just a little reminder for everyone that, like, slowly but surely you're getting ahead. So if you're in this darkness, just take things one step at a time. You're getting there. You're making progress. And if you're just starting out, this is like a reassurance for you just to take one step at a time and not to try and take on the whole entire world and like go through things, because that doesn't always work out. Now, does it? But with the goldfish, spiritual growth, this is you growing. This is you have grown. And in the end, this is what's going to happen. You know, when you go back out there, if you're starting to go back out there and you're nervous to go back out there, new creative ideas, new ventures, it's like a clean slate. And it's like new lessons and new teachings will come to you, because, you know, we just don't go through lessons and then that's it. There's many lessons throughout our entire lifetime, so lessons never stop. But this gave you the tools and this gave you the tools to navigate the next time you're going through something. All right, I'm going to read this goat card. Hang on, give me a second. Let me get the book. All right, and I'm going to read the spiritual meaning instead of the Six of Pentacles. So it says, goats are the expert rock climbers of the animal kingdom, showing us how to navigate unsure landscapes while taking in all the wonder along the way. The natural balance and casual determinations goat exhibits take them to high mountaintops, nearly touching the heavens with their feet still on the earth. This ties between above and below, earth and air, influences goat's spirit's meaning. Goat is a walker between worlds, paving the way for bridges. See, I told you, spiritual gifts, clairvoyancy, or even mediumship I'm picking up. Stressing this journeying talent, goat has been sacred to various divine beings, including Zeus, Artemis, and Thor. This is quite an impressive group, having the power of health, determination, plenty, and bawdy sexuality just for fun. We can also consider the Greek satyrs, half goat, half man, who are strong and virile. Throughout history, goats played an important role once domesticated. They traveled the merchants bearing water, food, and light goods. They also supplied milk. Their gathered hair became clothing and rugs. Should one die, nothing gets wasted. Bones turned into tools and skin into parchment. This may be why Arabic traditions associate goat with dignity and versatility, and the Chinese say goat is both harmonious and helpful. Symbolically, there is a difference between the male and female goat. The female is a nurturer. Spiritually, goat is the nanny who offers insight and food for your soul. The male embodies assertiveness and creativity, along with an all-important connection to nature's gifts. Goats have incredible 360-degree eyesight and can also see ultraviolet light, corresponding to a clairvoyant's uncanny ability to detect what others might miss. They are also very curious, nibbling their way through the environment until they find what they like. So if a goat guide comes into your awareness, it might herald a time for a little exploration. Try something new. And then it says, when spirit animal, when goat jumps in as your spirit animal, it's time for a more sure-footed approach to things. Totem animal. Goat as a totem animal belongs to those who have the confidence to climb to the top. Empower animal. Invoke goat as your power animal when you need help getting down off the ledge. Yes. Yes, guys, that was beautiful. So you have the goat as a spirit animal to help you through this darkness, or you have the goat as your spirit animal to, like I said, get out of isolation and reconnect with others. All right, guys, if you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have a story, comment down below. I'd love to hear it. All right, bye, guys.